Good morning friends, it is day 26 of travelling to 30 countries in 30 days. We slept in a proper bed last night, so we are feeling a little bit more refreshed, and we are currently in Tirana, Albania. This is the view that we woke up to. Look at this. And we were right about the view yesterday. There are loads of mountains in the background. This is insane. Yesterday, after getting off the night train and exploring Montenegro, we got the bus from the capital city of Montenegro to the capital city of Albania, which is Tirana, which is where we are now. We haven't done any exploring yet, so we will be heading out in a bit to do that. I'm just trying to upload the video to go up today, and we're not having any luck. It says it's going to take 2.5 hours. It's currently 10 o'clock. We check around 11, so that is no bueno. We're just packing up, ready to leave now, so it's time for an early game plan. Step number one, we're going to take a stroll into the centre of Tirana and see what's popping. We arrived here late last night, so we haven't had a chance to explore yet, so that's first on the agenda. Step number two, we're going to find somewhere for lunch in Tirana before heading to the bus station before catching a bus to a brand new country. We think there's a bus leaving at 1 PM, but in reality, we're not 100% sure, so we're just going to have to turn up and hope for the best. Hopefully we can get to the destination pretty early, which will give us time for step number three, which is to explore Ohrid. It isn't the capital, but it looks pretty cool, and we're really excited for it. Let's go. By the way, Kelsey is here.
Hello.
Tirana is busy this Monday morning. There's a lot of people around.
There is.
Lots of people eating out, having breakfast. A lot of cars around in the streets. A lot of people walking around. It is quite busy.
Yeah, it's nice and social.
Well, we've got about a 5-minute walk, I think it is, to the centre square, which looks pretty cool. So we're going to check that out first. We've made it to the massive square, and it is massive. We made it to our main landmark here in Albania.
This guy's called George Kastriota Skanderberg. I think I said that right. And he's the national Albanian hero.
The square is really unique though. It's all just like marble tiles and it looks really posh and fancy. We've stumbled across a castle. I did not know there was a castle in the middle of Tirana. So they've turned the castle into a courtyard and it's just filled with restaurants and souvenir shops. It's actually really pretty cool.
There is definitely a big Turkish influence here. Just looked at the menu on those restaurants and they had Turkish sausage. They had the lama hukan.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just before walking into that castle we were discussing the similarities between here and Turkey, which is strange because they don't border each other and they're not even that close together. But there's definitely a lot of similarities between here and Turkey. Hey guys, we're on a bridge and it's called the Vodafone Bridge and it's actually got free Wi-Fi. If you can see, it's like Vodafone logos everywhere. Oh, so we've decided here's the perfect place to upload the video, and the Wi-Fi is actually really fast, much faster than the apartment. It's already on 39%, so we're going well, we're going well. What a place. This is amazing. Just coming up to the bus station now. We need a bus to Ohrid. We don't know if there is one. We're just hoping for the best.
I'm just trying to look at all the signs and find the word Ohrid and then go to it.
We've just spoke to the drivers. It's 40 euros for both of us, or 5,000 lek, which is the Albanian currency. So we need to find a cash point. We just made it to the Albanian-Macedonian border and they've taken our passports to get them stamped. It looks as if we don't have to get off. We are going to have to get off. The drivers aren't really communicating well with us.
Everyone else is getting off, so we're just going to follow.
We've just made it to Ohrid and it is raining. And it's a little bit cold. We need to find some Wi-Fi, we need to book somewhere tonight and then we can start exploring. But this rain has really put a downer on it, but we're not going to let it stop us.
No, we're still going to go out, we're still going to explore.
We've managed to book up an apartment. It's about a 20-minute walk. The host should be meeting us there. But the issue we have is we don't have access to data or Wi-Fi, so we're just going to walk there and hope for the best and hope the host is there. Turned up at where Google Maps tells us it is, and it's just a shop front, so we're trying to get around the back to see if that's where the access area is. We don't know where the host is. She said she'd be here in 20 minutes, so she's not. We've just made it to the apartment. We've just checked in. We'll show you around quickly before we head out. Entrance here into the bathroom. Then we've got our bedroom in here, and there's the kitchen, living area here, but it's currently a bed, but we'll flip that back into a sofa.
We're just heading out now despite the weather and we're going to see what's around.
The apartment's in such a good location. It's in this building here and the centre's just across the road there. The first stop we've come to is the lake. We wanted to have a fun day in the sun, jumping in the lake, going kayaking or something, but
that didn't happen.
Second day it's rained properly and it happened to be the time we come to a lake. It's absolutely massive. It looks like a sea if you look at it at some angles. You see the coast of the lake, I guess, going that way. But if you look straight ahead, there's just nothing there.
Wow, it's really clear.
Oh yeah. It's actually really nice, and I can imagine how stunning this would be with clear weather and blue skies. You can imagine just chilling on one of these boats when the sun's out and just having a few drinks on the lake in class. There's just loads of them and they all look the same with the comfy seats.
I'd be living the dream on one of those in the sun.
That would be so nice. They've got oldest churches. It's even got like castle walls built around it. It kind of fits in with the rooftops, but you could tell it's way older than the other buildings.
Our Airbnb host told us when you're on the cobblestones, you're in the old town. You're officially in the old town.
The narrow alleyways are giving me the same vibe as like a Greek village, but the colours of the buildings are giving me a vibe of a Croatian village.
I was going to say it reminds me a little bit of Dubrovnik. When we stayed in Dubrovnik, we had a hotel right up on the hill. And we had like walk through like cobble streets like this all the way up to get there. Reminds me of that.
I seen this online and we just randomly stumbled across it. It's like an outdoor amphitheatre. It says on the sign there they used to have plays here like way back when, and then it was reconstructed and they built like a full-on stage and they've repurposed this area to have like concerts and stuff here now. Also, I think the tour group's catching up with us. They're all coming in. I think we know how to get to the fortress, so we're going to try and get up there. This is really cool. It's locked, closed. That's annoying, that would have been so cool to go in. I do totally understand why they would have a fortress up here. The views over the lake and the surrounding area are pretty good, and we're not even inside the castle yet. We're back down towards the lake now. I think the plan is to find somewhere for food. We're definitely liking the countries in this region for the affordability of everything from accommodation to food and drinks, but not so much for the trains. They're
non-existent.
Yeah, these international trains that Interrail promised that they had from Sofia to Belgrade, Belgrade to Thessaloniki, etc, etc, they just don't seem to be a thing.
Nope.
That's why we've had to change trains and get taxis that weren't actually taxis and all these buses. So hopefully we can get back to the trains where
it doesn't cost us anything.
It doesn't cost us anything. The rain's...
There's a rainbow.
The rain stopped. There's a rainbow. The sky is starting to turn blue again. We've got a couple of clouds and the sun is starting to set over there.
This place is way bigger than I thought it was.
Originally when we booked it we thought it was just a little like resort town literally just on the edge of the lake, but it does seem to stretch for quite a bit. This is sort of like the main shopping area street, and then you've got just restaurants everywhere.
I think we'll find somewhere here.
This feels like somewhere you could come for like a week and just relax and have like a proper like sunny holiday. We're in like another square area at the end of that road, and there's two roads leading off that way and that way, so we don't really know which way to go. The sky looks really cool that way. Now the sky's got a cool colour. It almost looks like the North Macedonian flag with the sun, like the yellow in the middle and the red on the outside. We're still looking for a restaurant. We did find a restaurant, but it was really busy. There wasn't any spare tables, and I did ask how long for a table, and he just ignored me.
Yeah, so we decided to leave.
But a slight change of plans. The restaurant seems to be cash. We would only need about £10 or even less than that. And the ATMs charge £5 just to make a withdrawal. So we've ended up just coming to the supermarket, grabbing some stuff and coming back to the apartment, and we're going to cook here tonight. It is a little bit gutting. It would have been nice to eat out, but it is what it is. We've come back. We've got some work we need to catch up on the laptops anyway. And we need to figure out how we're going to leave here tomorrow to head to the next destination. Earlier I said we needed cash to pay for the apartment because you couldn't pay through booking.com and he doesn't accept card here. And due to the huge withdrawal fee, we've messaged asking if we could bank transfer. He said no. He then offered us to pay in crypto. We said we don't have crypto.
And he suggested that his mum come and we pay for her shopping.
So his mum's going to come to a 30 quid shop and we're just going to be like, yeah, we'll just go. Yeah. What?
That's so funny.
So yeah, we're going to go down to the supermarket and meet his mum and
pay for her shopping.
Pay for her shopping. We've just come back. That was the weirdest experience ever. She's lovely, absolutely lovely woman to be fair. But she's picked up two big bags of washing powder and then a big thing of oil, and it came to basically the same price.
Yeah.
I just never thought I'd have to pay accommodation by buying someone's mum's food shopping.
I remember this place.
I know. Would you like to say goodnight?
Good night, everyone.
4 days, 3 countries.
Good night everyone. 4 days to go. 3 countries.